Oh, it's a picture of Sarah Bush. Womp womp. Nothing like running out of lemons when you're summoning your demons. If you understand what this is a reference of, tell me in the comments.
Excuse me, sir.
Weird. Oh, you see someone on fire? Ooh. I'm a Grim Reaper. Money, money, money. Let's make myself a ghost Grim Reaper. Alright, I like that the blue matches. I do like that. I do like the black on black. What am I, the Joker? Nah. I think we'll go with the blue. It matches my eyes. I like to look pretty.
Finally, the new spawn has awoken.
Can't pet your cat.
What a momentous day. I am honored to welcome you into our world. Spawn... hang on. Spawn number 52.
Time to be spawn number 69.
I am Fate. I am the keeper of world order. Another ironic one. Great. No, you may call yourself the Grim Reaper, as that is what you are.
Okay.
Welcome to your new job as an overseer of Cosmopolis City Subdivision 4, the Sun County Wine Region. I know what you are thinking, and yes, your assignment is choosing humans who have to die. Pretty standard stuff. As it is your first day, try to get to know the system, and do not destroy the world, yes? Gallows humor, you see? Right, yes. Clear?
I get paid.
Most certainly. The contract stipulates that every death gets a fair salary based on their performance accuracy. Marking profiles correctly is the most important task. If you mark more or less than necessary, you will not get your fee at all.
Oh, don't like
Errors
that.
in secondary tasks will reduce the total even if the primary task is executed correctly.
Ha 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 ha.
Remember, the fate of the world lies in your hands. Humans march towards the great dying. They always teeter on the precipice, creating endless chaos. We keep humans from falling off. We establish the equilibrium and keep the chaos in check. For that reason, your actions will have consequences.
Uh-oh. I was born to kill people, it's fine.
Literally. I will now show you your workplace. One more thing. This will be your 7-day evaluation period. When the week is done, you will be assessed. 1 week to show
Got
us
it.
you are
Let me kill
able.
things.
Reaper.
Let me kill people. People who don't deserve living. Deus Ex. Deus Fox Machina. I still need to mark some of the profiles before I end my shift. Ooh, this looks interesting. Open on weekends. Here are the files. Humans are life-threatening situations within your domain. I am granting you time to settle in, so no difficult rules and requests of today. One human has to die. I have a cool phone. Science today. Team of ragtag oil drillers set to outer space to counter imminent asteroid impact that... Ha 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 ha. Pro news. Are we seeing the start of an apocalypse or just climate change? This is a fucking... Oh, what is that movie? It's gonna kill me not remembering now. Luckily, I'll deal with it later. Yataro Suwa, swimming coach. Yataro is a former world champion swimmer who now coaches aspiring new swimmers. Although they hope their teenage offspring would take more interest in swimming, the youth is lately increasingly interested in theater production. Bruno is an infamously gruff drilling expert who has been working on deep-sea oil rigs for countless years. They have a tense relationship with their offspring, yet have lately been attempting to reconnect and make things work. Armageddon. Nailed it. You live, you die, sorry. I need this drill master to, go stop an asteroid and put John Buscemi and whatever is fucking, blah. And go in here.
What ho, customer! Welcome to Quartermaster Mortimer's Plunder Emporium. As ye may guess, I am Mortimer. the
Steve Buscemi,
Mortimer,
not John
the one you
Buscemi.
may have heard of. The famous, nay, infamous. Why, I was the very pirate king of lore. Even as I have grown most humble with age, I still carry within me glory days. Browse at your will.
Boo the gerbil. The Calavera. A noble craftsman can craft an alphanique of this caliber. Exquisite, tasty. No one could possibly deny I'd have the sweetest possible visage if I wore this. Neat.
Oh, the new Deathspawn. Welcome. How was your first day? Great. We are counting on your dedication. You do important work, after all. Remember, lives are on the line. I see exactly one person perished today, as tasked. Did you figure out the best? To be honest, I gave a simple one to begin with. There was no best choice. Such is the unfortunate, indisputable, incontrovertible, ironclad law of Cosmos.
I'm ready for
Keep your
anything.
eye on the letter for future guidelines, and keep up the good work.
Can do.
New day awaits. Off you go now.
You playing with your toy little mouse, kitty? Did I make money? I was looking away. I was throwing my mouse for my cat. 300. Ooh. I want gerbil.
Core blimey, how did Cantum, but sure makes delightful squeaks when ye stroke it.
Ooh. Yeah, it won't let me click it. Core blimey, how that end up in there? Burr, 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 burr. Hey, my kitty. Death of a swim coach, another blow against a dynamically mobile lifestyle. People are becoming increasingly inactive. Whoops, asteroid threat, a miscalculation. Astronaut drillers brought safely back to Earth. Cool. Check this crazed old fart storm a wedding and punch the... Check this crazed old fart storm a wedding and punch the groom in the face. Why does it start with like quotations but then doesn't end with quotations? Shut up. Morning, Graham. I hope you find your accommodations adequate. Here are the rules of the day. Follow them and you'll be okay. I'm handing you another simple task. One human with an engineering or industrial background has to die. I guess. A Chak co-owns a logging company where they work as a lumberjack. A Chak the lumberjack. He is a Nord. Although they comply with environmental regulations on paper, they occasionally clear protected habitats by mistake, destroying homes of thousands of endangered birds. Unacceptable. Repairing bicycles is Poulter's life. They own a bicycle shop, designing custom bicycles and pimping up old rides. Experimental brake modifications and neon light installations are Poulter's specialty. You want any tiny thing fused to another tiny thing? Use an alloy of tin and lead. You come to Jan. Soldering is a cornerstone of building and maintaining any modern technological equipment, and Jan is the best. Engineering or industrial? I don't like him, but he has to live because he doesn't technically have an industrial or engineering background. Technically, you have an engineering background. Wait. Engineering or industrial? Would making brake modifications and lights technically be engineering? I think Jan has to die, sadly. Go on up to the boss.
Grim, how was the second day on the job?
It was good.
So, did you follow the rules properly?
I did.
Great. Yeah. Continue the good work, and do not let tough choices get you down. Great indeed. We rest well. You will need it. See you soon.
Hey, I want to pet your cat. Money, money, money. Let's go spend it at Mortimer's.
Jolly Roger! Again,
Calendar.
you honor me tiny abode with your visit.
Shut up. The mask. I could technically buy that, but I like Snow Globe. The Annals of Transience help keep track of any passing temporalities. It counts the days in a month from 1 to 28. Those are all the days, all of them. That's it. There's only 28 days. Stop asking questions. Teen dies in a freak bicycle accident due to a brake malfunction. Logging company accused of destroying yet another hawk habitat. Everything was done by the book, claims spokesperson. God, I hate that. Just 2 humans, that's it. Politician, kill him. Leo has been in politics over 40 years, and in that time, they've worked hard on relaxing the government's meddling in real estate market. Although nobody has found proper proof, there have been rumors that Leo has taken many bribes from realtors. Airplane pilot, Columba is a distinguished war veteran these days, working as a well-regarded passenger airplane pilot. They're happily married, have 5 children. As a hobby, Columba is extremely interested in... He'll live. He is a beloved housekeeper for a traditional household. After the last owner perished, they just stayed put, and the next family accepted them with open arms. Lee is also secretly housing her asocial spouse in a secret room in the attic. They're deathly allergic to peanuts. Sucks. Police officer Robin Coffin. Grim, serious, heavy-handed. Officer Coffin has been described in this manner in almost every evaluation. They seem to get along with other police officers, but have conflicts with those in charge. They have a tendency to eye everyone with suspicion. That's going to end up with someone innocent shot. Gunrunner. Rector was inspired to enter the arms trade when they saw a mobster kill a would-be assassin with an automatic weapon. They've compared the constant need for weapons to the human need for food. Recently, they started to waver in their beliefs after they witnessed firsthand the destruction their merchandise brings. So... he sold a bunch of weapons to a bunch of people. They died. Now he's sad that he sold weapons to those people. Sad. Two people. Okay. Good job.
Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel? Excellent. That is what I hoped to hear. As you may imagine, it is important to keep morale up in our line of work. Now, let me take a look at the files you sent in today. Right. Everything looks to be in order. You have followed the rules and marked the correct amount of profiles.
Yeah, I did.
There really is not much else to say. You may leave. See you tomorrow.
Yep, I'm just that simple. Really good at picking who should live and die.
Prepare for a perilous adventure on the ocean of
Shut up.
quality merchandising.
The Infernal Illuminator reveals that which is most deeply hidden. Once you've already made the choices and are passing through again, also can't show much anything because that's how things work, okay? What? A visage which is equal parts bold, gruff, smooth, and cool. Straight from the old days when expensive advertising told me smoking was cool. Cooking is cool, kids. All survived a plane crash due to the skillful efforts of a pilot. Who needs rent caps? Asks longtime politician Leo Bajarski. The market will take care of its own. This short-sighted act of deregulating the real estate market puts everyone on a dangerous path. Abusive police officers stabbed by their spouse. Good job. The underworld stirs as an illicit arms dealer shot in an abandoned factory. New exotic weapons popping up at gun-related crimes as of late. Oh. Whoops. 3 humans have to die. Nothing special. Kyo Akihito, 62, farmer. Kyo has lived in 4 different countries, finally settling down on Sun City Wine region, where they now work as a viticulturist, culturist. They enjoy fast food, cooking, and horse riding, and have 7 grandchildren who visit often. Damn, 7 grandchildren. Yvette has taken it upon themselves a great set of responsibilities in a field they lack knowledge of. Those decisions that matter, Yvette tends to fumble gloriously, yet they try to do better themselves according to criticisms from the public, even though they don't often understand most of that either. Okay, so you're just putting yourself in charge without having any idea how to do the job. Sounds like every freaking management position, honestly. For decades, Gahan has made a living by hunting wild game. Recently, they've become fascinated with certain conspiracy videos on MeTube and convinced that there is a monster living in a nearby swamp. Grim. I am watching. You should mark this profile to live. Whatever. I mean, hunting is a part of, and as long as he does hunting appropriately. Benetton, an artist and writer of graphic novels, is often full of size and religion. They host together with a pal a religion-themed podcast without being jerks towards the beliefs of others. It is pleasant. It's a pleasant listen that brings bi-weekly amusement. In their free time, they're dedicated to crafting intricate poems in many languages. A vigilante. I lurk the night, searching for bloodsuckers. Batman. I need my gear. To the Batcave! Justice for Gotham. Irvin has said to the authorities many times they claim to be a vampire hunter, safeguarding humanity against these terrors of the night. But are vampires truly out there? The answer might surprise you. It's no. Okay, you can go away. 3 humans have to die. Dead. 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 You can live because you provide a benefit. You can also live because you provide a benefit. You 3. Hunting technically provides a benefit to ecosystems and stuff, but now you believe that there's a monster living in a swamp, and you can go away. And fate can also suck it. How dare he tell me who lives and who dies? I am the Grim Reaper.
Grim, there you are. Let us be quick. All the profiles are here, just as requested. Excellent work.
Yep.
Although you made an error with my test note.
Nope, I didn't make an error.
Such inattention is not commendable.
Oh no, I saw it.
I do not fully understand what you are planning to do with these small and trivial acts of rebellion. You are mainly just making it more difficult for yourself.
Oh, wow, a cat that's disappointed in me. Shocker.
Anyway, I am quite busy tonight, so you can go. Until tomorrow, Grim.
300. Money. Oh. Oh. No, give me that. Quota for the day. 2 humans have to die. Spare any humans with a food service background. Bewildered minister stumbles off a cliff into the ocean during photo shoot. What a shame. Vampires are real. Vampire hunter found dead in an alley with 2 puncture marks on their throat. Nope. Body found in a swamp, suspected to be a local hunter. The swamp monster has claimed another victim. Climbing the charts, Creed Comrades finally hit 6th place in religion-themed podcast list. Truth Explorer Vampire Fanatic claims they have information on who killed the vampire hunter Ramiz. Jesus Christ. The world's going to idiocy. Blagodamirli Bogdan? What a name. Dreams of organizing a pretzel invasion, crushing opposition across all pastries to actively promote pretzel supremacy. Pretzels shall one day rule the land of the confectionery. Sparing humans with... Okay, so we got freaking Pretzel Hitler here. Matthias Bard, unemployed. Matthias has been following the escapades of Irvin Ramsey for a while, getting ever more obsessed with the existence of vampires. They've been seen lurking in abandoned houses. Oh my god. 2 humans have to die. Samir loves the environment and hates littering and non-recycled garbage with a fiery passion. They've helped make several waste recycling plants more efficient and constantly educate the public on correct waste management techniques. You get to live. Technically, you have a food background, a barista who hates coffee. That's Carmen. Since they find all coffee equally bad tasting, they unknowingly keep committing a grave sin when serving customers, heating up old coffee in a microwave. Sucks, but coffee does suck. Chinwalla is a Third time's the charm. Chinwalla is a charismatic opinion leader among their peers. They have this characteristic to affect campaigns for things that they think are right. These topics include reducing the use of plastics, banning beige shorts, and stopping any vaccinations. You were so close. You were so close to being able to live. And you're an executive chef. Like, that's it. They were hoping to expand, provide the creative cooking. Seems like a great person. We were so close. You were so close, and then you just fucked it up by being anti-vaccinated. Send it. What's up, boss?
What a day, Grim. What a day. Let us go over your conduct first.
Stop talking like you called me into the principal's office.
I see the correct amount of profiles. Today seems to be in order.
Of course, I'm the best.
Anyway, Grim, 5 days you have been with us. Is it, though? I can almost imagine what a normal, basic, dreadful, everyday job would feel like.
Oh yeah, you can almost imagine what a normal, basic, dreadful, everyday job would feel like. Do you know my job is a maintenance man? Do you know the level of stupid I have to deal with? I have to listen to residents try to be like, oh, I don't know how my towel bar spontaneously got ripped out of the wall. Or, oh no, there's a leak under my sink, but it only happens when the water's running and I've left my sink running for the past 5 minutes for no reason. Like, fucking, you don't even know what a dreadful everyday job is like.
But think of the humans. Do you think our office is the appropriate way to deal with them?
Nah.
Your certainty soothes me. Ours is the tradition, and those should not ever change. For that is the meaning of a tradition, yes?
Yeah, a tradition might not have to change, but that doesn't mean you can't learn new things to become a better tradition.
Control over all the lives, unbeknownst to the humans. Do you not consider it unethical to make the choices you made?
No, because
True
it's
enough.
you who's telling me how to do it,
One
so
should
fuck
be
it.
in charge. The others are there to follow. The office is perennial and venerated. Eons we have spent designing the appropriate methods and strategies. We know what we are doing. Oh, I do apologize for taking up so much of your time. Before you go, are there any questions you would like to ask me?
I haven't seen any underage profiles. I don't like that question. That feels inappropriate to ask. What's the basis for the profiles? Is there a point system? I couldn't care who decide how they get decided. Why do all profiles refer to the people as they? So it can be impersonal, so killing them is easier.
Enlightening. I bid you a good night. See you tomorrow.
By disassociating them from being actual people, you find it easier to commit atrocities and killings against them. That's just been fucking proven.
Have ye
anything
seen
cool.
Such deals before?
Shut up.
'Tis ye who plunders me.
Cactus, the most brutal of plants. Grim Cape. This dark cape is classic attire for grim deeds. It is pleasantly warm, offering protection against the wind and rain, which you won't actually need, as you'll always be stuck in the office. I need a cactus.
Feast your eyes upon this spiky boy. Ye wouldn't believe how long I searched for it at the exalted land of cacti. Just to get me phalanges on one of these. Finally unearthed it at the white desert of Mub. It did not... ye never
Okay,
seen
I
Mub.
don't care about the backstory.
Get around.
Disrespect your surroundings. Whatever. Seem to be on the precipice of dark times. A total of 6 humans have to die. 2 of them have to be under the age of 35, and any humans with a medical background have to die. That's crazy. Why are these damned pretzels everywhere? Master Chef to start a new competitive cooking show entitled The Exquisite Eats. Derelict Manor collapses on unidentified person. Good, fuck him. Polito, anti-base shorts animus is still simmering in the background even after the death of the front leader. Well, I can go with being anti-base shorts. That I'm fine with. It was just the anti-vaccination person. Breakthrough in bacteriology may lead to bacteria that consume non-biodegradable plastics. Hell yeah. Our small town prodigy moves, we don't care. Scientists very close to figuring out how to counter a dangerous pathogen. Oh, scientists are very close to figuring out how to counter a dangerous pathogen, and I have to kill all the people with a medical background today. So something tells me we're about to accidentally a pathogen. Market experts warn against investing in Yitcoin. Local swamp reportedly inhabited by a green monster. Wetland scientist. Shelly is a wetland scientist who recently moved into a little cottage in the swamp where they can monitor soil measurements 24/7. Shelly wanders around the forest in a frog costume, carrying lost hikers for entertainment. That's hilarious. I'm sad I have to kill her because she has a medical background. Oh, wait. Being a scientist is not a medical background. She gets to live. Immunologist. For the past 15 years, I spent every day working on a windowless spider getting the deadliest disease. Unfortunately, she has to die. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name. Is an avid investment enthusiast spending all their waking hours tracking stock prices and buying and selling stocks randomly. Despite having zero knowledge of economics and no desire to learn, they're successfully convincing people on social media to invest in Yitcoin. You can die. Phlebotomist. Damn it, you have to die because you're a health person. Trisha has been doing venipunctures for decades, drawing out large quantities of blood, sometimes feeling like a vampire. Lately, their health has taken a turn for the worse, making their hands shake, a symptom they keep ignoring. Because of that, they keep missing the veins of patients. Ow. Actually, don't feel bad that you have to die. What about you? Annabelle has devoted themselves to becoming either an astrophysicist or an astronaut. 2 things are somewhat related. They also enjoy painting, mostly nudes, that's hot, computer programming, and volleyball. Good person. Typist. Stanislav works at Cosmopolis City Courthouse. They have few goals in life other than becoming the world's fastest typist. That's a already their fingers run across the keyboard like bolts of lightning, but they feel like there's more that could be achieved. Retired novelist for 40 years, Terry wrote a charming, fantastical novels for youth and adults alike up until their health began to deteriorate. They still keep trying to write every day, but the process gets more. So made substantial donations to many health research trusts. Sadly, I have to still pick like 6 people to die. I couldn't care less about you wanting to type fast. Streetcar operator. When younger, Hakan was a driver of both ambulances and fuel trucks in the military. Now they drive steer cars across Cosmopolis City and have driven it for almost 3 decades. In their spare time, they watch a lot of television and solve all sorts of crosswords puzzles. Alright, what do we got? 6 humans, 2 have to be under the age of 35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I have to kill one of these 2. Oh, they have to be under the age of 35. So I guess that means the person with the super bright future. Is there a way to... Can I swap this around with someone? Streetcar operator, maybe for... We might go with streetcar operator and keep retired novelists who've made substantial donations to health research. It's just that easy. Die. 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 Nope. Come back. Die. Sorry. You had such a promising life. Send it.
Ah, Grim. It looks to be a rough day out there. New recruits often falter during dark time.
Meh.
Yet you seem to have performed adequately.
There's a bell for the dark
How do you
times.
feel after such excellent. With this attitude, you will become a most industrious reaper. Let us hope these days do not continue. Any idea what happened? Indeed, all things must die eventually. All things must die. Off you go now, Grim. Good night.
I'll give the humans a fighting shot, but at the end of the day, everything dies. Ooh, hey. Grim Day. Hate it. I hate it so much. This air is eerily cold, as if frozen in place, too scared to move an inch. Boo! That'd be...
Huh? What do you want? A fresh-faced lemon head. Exactly what I wanted to see today.
Screw you, you ghost bish.
Now, Gus, play nice.
Well, seems I'm stuck with you now.
No, screw you.
Yeah, I'm going to get back to work anyway.
I thought we could relate because you're a ghost, I have a ghost face and stuff, but no, you're gonna call me a lemonhead, be insulting? Screw you.
Oh, hello there. I'm Sari, and I welcome you to Cerberus's Den, the finest drinking establishment this side of the void.
I like this person.
I sure as heck haven't seen you before. You must be brand new.
Straight from the womb.
Maybe you just dapper like the River Acheron. The outfit screams vintage.
I like to dress to the nines.
So, how are you liking existence thus far? Gotta look on the brighter side of undeath, eh? I'm sure you never thought this was how you'll end up. Sometimes, these are the cards we are dealt. Okay, newbie, before we continue, I got this little, game I play with every fresh-faced All you gotta do is answer a series of questions, and I'll craft a personalized drink inspired by what you said. It's like a quiz.
Love quizzes. Fun and games? So not my style. Quizzes.
The gist. I'll describe some sort of an odd situation, and you answer how you'd react. I usually do 4 questions, and nothing. Here we go. Prepare for a quest. After years of working a stable, albeit a monotonous office desk job, you are let go due to a corporate downsizing. This, however, has given you a chance to reinvent yourself. What will you become?
Fuck that. Executioner, yes. Work is dumb, lame, and pointless. I don't even care if I get to be something fun.
You behold two doors, one planed and old, the other forged of gold. The old one seems to imply disgrace and shame. The golden door cries of nobility and grandeur. It's up to your brave soul to make the first choice. Which door will you enter?
Those are dimwits. I break the window and jump out.
Step question 3.
Those are
Almost
stupid.
there. You see a turtle laying on its back, belly baking in the scorching sun. It beats its legs, trying. You are not helping. Why aren't you helping?
I'm not helping. Why aren't I helping? What? I want to help Turtle. I want to help Turtle. This isn't fair. This isn't what I would choose. I would help Turtle.
Alright, final stretch. As I said, you and a friend are valiant but poor warriors. You both venture out to slay a mighty dragon. It's a fierce battle. At the end, your friend thinks he slew the dragon, while in actuality, you did. When asked, what will you do? We got it. Let me just... Loud, critical, many grievances. Not difficult to figure out what mixture this has to be. First up, 4 centiliters of salmiac licorice and 2 centiliters of a botanical spirit of your choice. Anything that's not gin, basically. Then, 2 deciliters of hot chocolate and topped with whipped cream. Throw in some salty licorice crystals as a side garnish. The quiz tells no lie. Okay, this one's called sour grouse. First one's on the house. Heckin' understatement of the century! Oh, thanks. Mortimer found the original oinker on an excursion to the Shrouded Zone. It's a bit of a hassle, though. Keeps multiplying all the time. Take your eye off for a second and bam, tiny piglets everywhere.
Tiny piglet.
Go on, take one. Just make sure you feed it with some coins once in a while. Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
Piggy. Ah, my pig. Come here. Two humans have to die. Spare humans who seem to be helpful against the troubles. University mourns as grim epidemic claims the life of promising student. Immunologist dead as epidemic hits hardest at those trying to combat it. Typist bleeds trying to perform a demonic ritual summoning in order to gain supernatural typing skills. Beloved author publishes new novel titled The Dance Macabre. Says it could be their last. Rumored swamp monster listed as endangered species protected. Okay. What do we got? A burglar. One stern routine burglary. Holland got attacked by a kid who was unintentionally left behind by their vacationing. Okay. This occurrence made them appreciate the quiet days far more. Usually they leave a clean house behind, sometimes even doing the dishes. He got attacked by a kid left behind by their vacationing family. Was freaking Home Alone. Rosalind's favorite plant is the common grass, which they implant everywhere they... Rosalind's favorite plant is the common grass, which they implant everywhere they work. No flowers, no trees, no bushes, only grass as far as the eye can see. The lack of biodiversity in these gardens is seriously, terrible fucking gardener. Stephen lives and breathes statistics. They work as a statistical consultant at several companies and give lectures at the university. Every time they get drunk, they start ranting about the misuse of p-values. Benoit built a website to lure people who like to gamble but don't want to leave the house to do so. All games are rigged, of course, and highly addictive. They have games designed to appeal to people of all ages, social backgrounds, even kids. That guy. You're gonna die. You're absolutely gonna die. Has worked as a judge for 20 years and loved their job very much. Not much because of the political power. Okay. Anna likes having power and influence a little bit too much. Gang member Mitt comes from an abusive family, which ultimately made them very protective of their older sister. Mitt would do anything to keep her safe. As such, they have allied with the toughest crime boss in the district, one who takes good care of their own. Hate it, but your dumbass needs to die. Your dumbass definitely needs to die. Send it.
Welcome, Grim. It is the end of the week. Your performance review draws near. How do you think you have been doing?
Rushing it.
Interesting. Yes. Your answer has been recorded for the psych eval. I see the... Excellent. This bodes well for the evaluation. I guess it is time to get started. Now, where did I put those papers? Ah, here we go. Right. Looking at these stats, the numbers say your conduct over the 7 days has been most excellent. I am, sincerely, surprised and pleased by your display of loyalty.
Yeah.
So much so that the office has deemed you fit for a raise. We do what we can to provide for our spawns.
Money.
Speaking of, the raise also comes with a prize. The office is proud to present you with an award of excellence. Display it proudly on your workstation. Do not let this cloud your judgment. You still have much to learn and many rules to follow. Careful, Grim. That is exactly the kind of hubris that will lead to a downfall.
Meh.
As such, your 7-day evaluation, that is all. Until tomorrow, Grim.
Let's go to the service. Get drunk. Woo!
Need ye cures for ailments? or
Fidget
drinking
spinner,
water?
blah, blah, blah. None of your things seem good. I don't like it. Sounds plain.
Hey now, Sonny, we don't belong to nobody. Who told you about the plant department? Forget what you heard, Sonny. No such thing, anywhere. Ain't nothing to tell. Not gonna lose any sleep over that, Sonny. We deny everything. Stop bothering an old plant, why don't poke your nose where it don't belong. Can we? You're not gonna leave us alone otherwise? Sonny, it's just a regular department. Not even that big. But what do you think? It's a department for managing plant life. There are a lot of plants. A lot. More than humans. Plants everywhere. Where is why we visit the den on Sunday. Who even gave you the idea the department is anything interesting? Might be. Can't help it though. There's theater in my xylem. Anything else, seeing as we're now deep in the soil of inquiry? Okay, we see you got a keen mind, so we'll let you in on a secret.
Sweet.
But you didn't hear this from us. Gotta promise you won't. If at some point you break your word, beware. Our rhizome reaches far and wide, right into your room if need be. And these roots can rip the skull off a skeleton in an instant. Snap! We're secretly developing a way for the Death Mark to create fungus-based undead who will devour the world! No! Obviously, we're super serious. Honestly, Sonny, we'd just use a knife. Not in this lifetime, Sonny.
I want to talk to you. What do you got going on?
Hey, pleased. Ain't much happening here today. It's a slow Sunday. Anything I can get you? You mean my favorite pot chock full of plant department goodness? They usually drop in on Sundays due to an aversion of people, which is funny because they're really quite sociable. Personally, I love their quirky sense of humor. What else is there to say? Au revoir, Lil Reaper.
I'm not talking to you, Gus. You can go fuck yourself. But anyway, this was fun. This has been Death and Taxes, and I'm Josie Bear Gaming. If you like the video, leave a like. If you don't, tell me what can be improved. Until next time, thank you.